Alrighty boys, Azig here, hopping in for another Dragon Ball Legends video. So we're taking a little break from PvP, just a little one. We're probably still going to put up a PvP video out later on today. But, you know, seeing as today is the last day of the raid boss strike for Broly Full Power. There's only 10 hours left, as you see in the top left corner. So, you know, as it's coming down to an end, I don't know if we're going to actually reach the goal here. You know, obviously it'd be nice if we reached the goal, but I really don't think we're going to reach the goal here. But I kind of wanted to go ahead and discuss some things that I liked about it, some things that I maybe disliked about it, and I would like to hear you guys' opinions on it as well, right? So in the comments down below, I do want to know your opinion on this. I want to know what you would have changed for next time, or maybe something that you actually like that you hope that they keep for this next time. So let's go ahead and go into it. We'll kind of just look over here a little bit. We'll play a couple of the co-ops here. What I like about it is that there is a ton of battle bonus character tags, and if you're someone like me, who I unfortunately did not pull Broly, I did not pull Gogeta, but you know, because you have all these character tags. So sagas from the movies, you got Gogeta, Broly, Goku, Vegeta, and then these guys right here. If you guys don't know, I'll go ahead and put them on the screen. So DBL30 is either I think this DBL30 01S is Gogeta, and then DBL30 03S is Broly, the LF Broly, both the LFs, and then DBL10 11S is actually the Gogeta, the blue Gogeta, the OG blue Gogeta, I should say, right? The transforming to Super Saiyan one. You know, this guy right here, he actually gets a ton of buffs here. This is the kind of the setup I have right here with him. You know, this is not too difficult at all. Like this, they kind of just like laid it out for you. They laid it all out. They're like, okay, let's just, you know, let's make this raid like as enjoyable as we possibly could make it. I wouldn't go as far as saying that this is fun, but you know, it's not that bad. You know, honestly, I like this more than co-op. Like 100%, I can say that for sure. Co-op kind of feels more of a chore, but for this, it's like the rewards are amazing, right? You get like 1,000 chrono crystals. You get a cool little title. You can get Z power, or the extreme Z power. You can get tickets. You can get souls, platinum coins, slot removers. You can get bells. Like honestly, the rewards are not bad. Specifically the chrono crystals, right? That's the best part. But it just at the same time, it's just like one of the things that I would rather them have is right here at the bottom. You said you cannot receive limited time rewards. I remember like it was like the first raid or so, I forget who it was, but in that first raid you were actually able to get limited time rewards. So you know how when you load up co-op and it'll say you get limited time rewards for today, you get three of them, right? So for 3 times when you complete co-op, you get an extra amount of the dual coins, right? And you know, those dual coins are actually, I feel like they have a really good reward rate, right? They have like really good stuff. Like they also have chrono crystals, not as much as this of course, but they have chrono crystals. They have Z power, like really good Z power, like 100 Z power. That's another thing. That's another thing that I really don't like is that their Z power, it's 5 of the coins. I mean, of course, you can definitely argue like, oh well, you can get a limited amount of coins though. You can just keep farming and farming and farming. But you only you can only receive the multi Z power 10 times. So you're only gonna get a total of 100 Z power, which is honestly, it's not bad, right? But I feel like they could definitely up that number up a little bit. Like the multi Z power 50, right? For the extreme, like I feel like that's pretty good for an extreme unit to get that multi Z power. But for a sparking, it just feels a little lackluster. These tickets, I honestly, like, I can't lie to you guys. Maybe for you guys it was different, but for me, these tickets were worthless to me. Like I don't even want to touch these tickets, honestly. Like I got so many of them when they first dropped, and it's just like I don't even the banner itself was just very lackluster. But obviously that's for me, right? For me being like a day one player that's been playing like for so long that I already have majority of the units that were on that ticket banner. There's not really anyone that I wanted on there. Definitely could be like if you're a new player, then boom, that's huge, right? Yeah, any sparking on there, and that's definitely a plus for you. So there's gonna be different opinions on this for sure. Chrono crystals, like I said, is definitely the best reward on here. So those are just a little bit of my nitpicks at this. Let's go ahead and hop into the actual raid, because I want to show how how much of like a breeze it really is. The thing I really like about this too is that like how you see like me and my buddy are both blue units. Both of us, like, you really don't need like type advantage. Like in co-op you need type advantage, right? If I don't see you have type advantage against the co-op boss, like I'm gonna disband, like for sure. But look at this, like we just immediately take off his shield. You know, we're like big chilling right here. We're gonna go ahead and pop this blue card. My buddy already has his Rising Rush. I already have my Rising Rush. Like everything's just going so smooth here, and we know we might be able to just take him out like in one shot right here if we get the dual Rising Rush, right? And because look at the damage that we're doing, right? That's pretty great. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and get the dual Rising Rush. He already knows what's good. This guy is a seasoned co-op player. He's not playing no games. Look at the damage that we do. Look at that. And I would say that I'm doing like, I'm probably not doing more damage than him, maybe a little bit less because he is the LF. I think he does get a little bit more buffs. But look at that. Look at how easy that was. They made this one really like free to play friendly. I'm not gonna lie, like 39 million, and we don't even have type advantage. I don't even have either of the new LFs. Like I feel like that's pretty generous of them. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's pretty good. I definitely need to catch up more on these. I've only done this like 7 times or so. This is kind of just me playing around with it for the first time. These are like a little bit of my first impressions, right? Like I said, there is a lot of good stuff that they did here, like the battle bonuses. Like this is huge. This is what co-op needs as well. Co-op needs all these like battle bonuses, right? Because Gogeta, like what is he getting? He's getting 100%, another 50%, and then he gets, you know, he gets this another 150%, and then he also gets the blue 50%. Like that's really, really good, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, like they made this really accessible. Like it's not like some other, you could argue that they have some events where it's like almost required of you to have the new units, right? Definitely in the past it was more like that, but for this they really made it like easy. You know, the challenges are easy, the rewards are great. So definitely I did enjoy this raid, I'm not gonna lie. I would go ahead and I think initially I wanted to make like a top 5 units for this video, but they kind of already laid it all out for you. It's like, it's not that difficult. For a free-to-play, definitely your best bet is, if you don't have the LF units, this guy was definitely your best bet right here, this blue Gogeta, because obviously I don't really have any of the other LFs. So, you know, for me, I was already kind of discouraged. I was going to be like, oh man, this is going to be a chore, but actually hopping into it with this guy, you know, it definitely proved not to be that case. So, you know, I'm really happy with how they put out this raid. You know, it definitely could be better. It could always be better, but I'm always going to want more, right? You're always going to want more. You know, life is good, but it could be better. So, you know, that's going to go a little bit of a short video, a little bit of a discussion video here. I hope you guys don't mind. Definitely let me know what your guys' thoughts on the raid boss strikes are, or on this raid in particular, because I know I do have some buddies who actually cleared out shop, right? Because they played it so much, and you know, they probably got burnt out of it. I'm not gonna lie, they probably didn't have fun per se, but it was just kind of like a grind, right? Not so tedious of a grind either. It was kind of just, oh, you know, let me hop in, do this easy event like a bunch of times. It's not too difficult to do, right? So that being said, let's go ahead and wrap that up. See you guys in the next one. Later.